calling it a love song.
What is up, my gorgeous and beautiful gemstones? It's Mary Gem and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be on how does your crush see you. Honestly guys, I have a crush. I feel like you have a crush. Everybody has a crush, you know, somebody that they admire, somebody that they like, and today's video is going to be basically on how do they see you, what do they think about you, and all of that jazz. So yeah, we got 6 polls here today. We got songs, we got channel messages. I'll include some photos as well when I can. So yeah, let's get straight into it. And I'm super sorry that the piles aren't in a straight line. I've been trying for like 10 minutes and I just gave up. So yeah, anyways, so we got pile number 1. So it's a white background, then you can also see the pink that's like on top, and it's also like really pretty. It's a paint stroke, so yeah, it's like a light pink. And then we got pile number 2, and it is by a white wall, and you can also see the leaves of the plant. So it's a house plant. You can see like the leaves coming up and everything. It's really pretty and green and white. You can see the stems and the veins and everything. Okay, and then we got pile number 3, and honestly this reminds me of like a royal palace. I'm pretty sure it's a type of blanket. I forgot what it's called. But like it just looks really royal. Like it's really pretty, but like I'm pretty sure it's like a design on a blanket though. But yeah, like it reminds me of like, you know, Bridgerton, or like just like some royal stuff. So yeah, and then we got pile number 4. So you can see the leather material from a bag, and you can also see some sunglasses, and it's very bougie energy. It's kind of like, yes queen, look at me. And like the different variations of like the shading of the browns, the shadows and everything, really artistic. And then we got pile number 5, and this reminds me of kind of like, you know, like an industrial vibe, where it's kind of like you can see the cement floors, you can see part of a clock, actually like a Roman clock over here, using like the Roman numbers. And yeah, like you can see the cracks as well in the ground and stuff like that. It's really pretty. I feel like it has like, you know, a deeper meaning and stuff like that. And then we also got pile number 6, and this is a golden paint stroke. So you can see it's kind of like spray painted, and you can see like it looks like erosion even, but like literally you can see the gold. Like it's like really pretty, and you can see the white over here on the side, and like the splashed paint over here. So yeah, it's really pretty. So yeah guys, these are the 6 piles. Like I say, super sorry that they're not like in a straight line, but yeah, anyways, pick as many as you guys would like. Please watch the entire video as well if you can, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next clip, I guess you could say. What is up, pile number 1? Let's get straight into your reading. So how does your crush see you? Honestly, I'm super excited. Like I really am. Like I'm actually excited to like watch this video back and like pick a pile. Okay, let me pick a pile right now. Okay, anyways, I picked one. So pile number 1, how does your crush see you? So the song we got for you is You Owe Me by the Chainsmokers. Okay, I freaking love the song. Like this takes me back to like, when is it, 2016? Like that's a whole vibe for real. So maybe you knew your crush in 2016, or you met them then, or like 2016 was a very significant year for you. But I do see, and also the card that I'm going to be using to channel your energy is going to be the trifecta card. So, you know, right at the bat, like I was seeing something about like your crush sees you as someone that is very brave, very protective, and someone that has a huge heart. You know, I feel like your heart chakra is really open. I just feel like they see you as being someone that's very loving, someone that will kind of do people favors, and like you don't expect much in return as well. You know, you're giving to a fault, and I just feel like they see you as being someone that definitely, you know, you have a mouth. I feel like sometimes you can be really maybe a bit like jealous, a bit bossy sometimes, and like, you know, really silly. Sometimes maybe you avoid certain questions because you don't like answering them, or like you might even have a bit of like a stutter sometimes. I just feel like there's a lot of small things about you that they've kind of noticed about you over the years, and I just feel like it's like small things, but it's really sweet though. Like I feel like if they had to write a book about kind of like, you know, who you are as a person, I just feel like they would fill it up with like a bunch of small things that you do, you know, where it's like you're someone that's very, like I said, giving, kind, your aura, your energy. Like I just feel like they would say like so much small things, and it's kind of like it all adds up into like one big sphere of like, you know, a bunch of other things. But yeah, so the first card that we got is the 7 of Swords, the 6 of clubs that came up, right? Okay. And then as for tarot, we got the 7 of cups. So literally we got a lot of 7 energy, and that does talk about time. And literally really when I spoke about 2016, I just feel like as time has gone on, like they've really learned a lot about you, and that's kind of how it works. But I feel like they kind of feel like they've gotten closer to you as years have gone on, instead of like, you know, drifting apart as well. But this is about how they see you, not your relationship with them. Okay, so let's first get into your song. So it says, you owe me, you don't know me. Don't you think that I get lonely? It gets dark inside my head. Say it to my face if you mean it, but you won't. You owe me. So again, about the whole repetition. And then as for your channel message, it says, there's a few things that I don't know about you. Ooh, feels like you expect something from me. And then it says hidden intentions. So, you know, immediately I feel like you could be someone that is very intuitive. You know, I feel like you could definitely be an INFP. Like I'm getting a strong INFP, ISTP, IS, I think that's all. But like I'm getting IS something, you know, like all the IS types. Like I'll put it on the screen. Like I'm getting all of those types. But yeah, I definitely will like IN something like that. So I feel like sometimes they could feel kind of like a bit closed off when they're around you. I feel like they see you as being someone, yeah, like it's kind of like if I describe you, I have to describe how your crush feels around you, which is really interesting. So I feel like you guys kind of like bounce off each other really well, and I feel like sometimes they like that you guys can kind of just like, you know, talk about random stuff, and they like that they can kind of bounce their energy off you. But you know, other times I do feel like they feel kind of like very lost, you know, with the Page of Cups. It's kind of like they feel like you're kind of like a surprise. Like, you know, those Jack in the Box like those boxes where it's kind of like you wind it up and it's like and then it's kind of like that thing can just pop out whenever it wants to, and it's just like, you know what I mean? I feel like that's kind of how they feel about you, where it's like everything's calm, everything's fine, and then all of a sudden it's kind of like bah. And then the Knight of Swords, where it's like, you know, you're quick, you're fast, you're mean, or this or this or this. I just feel like you have a lot of different complexities to your personality, and they just always feel like they never know what to expect when it comes from you, because although they do feel like you guys have gotten close over the years, they also feel like there is a lot about you that they don't know. It's kind of like, I know some people where it's like I've been their friends for literally years, you know, like I've been friends with people like, you know, for over 10 years, and it's like, yes, I've known them for a long time, and yes, we've gotten closer, but still I don't know that much about them, you know. Like you can ask me maybe their birthday and I'll be like, okay, no, I'm kidding, I know my friends' birthdays, I mean some of them but I mean, you know what I mean? I just feel like they feel like they might know like maybe the important things about you, but they feel like they don't know the small things about you, you know. They feel like they don't know just like hobbies, your parents' name, your sister's name. They feel like you're really closed off about it. They feel like you don't share that self of you, that part of yourself, with other people, I mean. And yeah, with the hidden intentions, I also feel like they feel like sometimes when they first met you, at least they felt like you were really judgy, or they were kind of scared that like you wanted something from them. You know, maybe like they were scared that you wanted their money, or you wanted this, or you wanted that. And I feel like they were really relieved that like you weren't kind of using them for their money or something, because I feel like your crush might be someone that's kind of used to people just leeching off them and stuff like that, you know, people that are just like, you know, energy sucking vampires. So yeah. And then with your song where it's like you owe me, it's kind of like, you know, like I said, you know, you lend people favors. I feel like you're someone that's, like I said, very giving, kind. I feel like they see you as being someone that likes to talk to people. You like having really like deep conversations about maybe the origin of the universe, or you like talking about aliens. Like I'm seeing something about like alien conspiracy theories and like, you know, stargazing and stuff like that. And they feel like you have a really like complex mind as well, you know. Like sometimes they feel that they can literally see you thinking, that they can see like, you know, like just like all of that happening like inside your brain basically. So I am seeing some sort of kind of like telepathy going on between the two of you guys. And yeah, they feel like they don't know you that well. but like they want to get to know you more. And then the Center of Swords talks about being someone that's like, you know, a prankster, someone that's also unfaithful, someone that can also be sometimes very disobedient. So, you know, maybe they knew you in high school or primary school and you were kind of always the class clown, the person that always made jokes, the person that was kind of always like, you know, you had an innocent face but you were secretly really evil, like you were always like up to no good, and like drama follows you. I just feel like they knew you as somebody before, and it's kind of like you've evolved more as time has gone on. The Six of Clubs talks about profit. I feel like they see you as being someone that, again, with like, you know, owing people, like you remind me of like Ferengi. Like I'll put a picture over here, like you remind me of Cork for some reason. And like I know he's not the best character, but I feel like the Ferengi people, like they have a lot of like, you know, cool things about them though. So I feel like you have a lot of cool qualities towards you as well, you know, where it's like you might seem one way, you might seem like, you know, this like, I don't want to say manipulative, but I feel like you might seem like this one person, but I feel like there's a lot of like, you know, like I said, different assets to you that just make you you and make you like a really amazing person. And it's kind of like, yes, maybe you aren't good at this one thing, but like you're amazing at this other thing. And I feel like everybody has their own strengths and stuff like that. The Seven of Cups, this tells me where it's like they see you as being someone that's open to trying out new things. They feel like you're someone that, you know, is very attractive, beautiful, you live in a nice house, you make money. They feel like you're someone that's very peaceful, but like I said, at the same time, you have a temper, and it's kind of like they don't want to get on your bad side basically. But yeah, mostly about you doing people favors, you know, maybe you do people's homework, or you seem like that type of person, you seem very smart, or it's kind of like they feel like sometimes you don't show people how smart you are, you know, they feel like you're really intelligent and they wish you would show people that as well. And the Knight of Swords, you know, quick, fast energy, people moving towards you, so they always felt like you were kind of, you know, coming at them. And maybe sometimes they don't like it when you're mean to them or something, or I feel like they want you to be more calm around them, you know, they want you to just, you know, relax, be calm, and like not be so nervous around them. Because literally I know, like at least when I used to have crushes on people in grade 8, like there was this one guy, like literally, let's just call him Eve, okay? And like when I was with this guy, I'm telling you now, I couldn't breathe, I couldn't speak, I couldn't talk, like I was so infatuated with him to the point where literally like I was just never calm. And I feel like he knew that, and I kind of feel like this is coming up where it's like he just wishes, or this person, I'm sorry, they, whichever gender, they kind of just wish that you were more calm around them and stuff like that, and you would trust them more, and you wouldn't like, you know, try to cover up who you really are basically, and like maybe try to show a side of yourself that like you don't usually show people. But yeah guys, that is what I got for part number 1. I really hope the video resonated. I love you loads, and let's get into the next. What is our part number 2? Let's get straight into your reading. So how does your crush see you? Alright, the song that I got for you is Sorry by Peter Bodie, and then the card that I'm going to be using to channel your energy is the Gemini and Cancer card. Okay, I'm super excited. So I feel like, you know, right off the bat, the energy that your person, your crush gets from you, and like how they see you is someone that is really tough. You know, I feel like they see you as being someone that has a really tough exterior, but like, you know, on the inside I feel like you're really just kind. You know, I feel like you could be someone that's kind of like, you have like, you know, a large mouth, you know, where it's kind of like sometimes you swear a lot, you know, or like you seem really kind of like you have a bit of like a resting bitch face. And I feel like when they first met you, maybe they didn't even like you, or they felt like you were really rude, you were really stuck up or something, but like once they spoke to you for the first time, or like maybe when they asked their friends about you for the first time, they realized that actually you're a really nice person, you're really apologetic, and yeah, I just feel like you're like, basically they see you as being like, you know, in simple terms, a tough cookie, you know, like I'll put a picture of a cookie over here. I don't even know why, but I'm going to. Like, I just feel like they see you as being really like, you know, a tough cookie. Like, that's how they would describe it to people, you know, a tough cookie. You're smart, definitely, and I feel like you're really funny, definitely very funny. And you might also have like really dark humor as well, and you might be someone that's very political. You have very strong opinions. And yeah, let's get into the rest of your cards. So we got the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands that came up, right? Okay, so you know, talking about opportunities and kind of like negotiating with people and like trying to get something out of people. You know, I feel like people just, how can I say, they just always gravitate towards you, and I feel like they just always felt like really like they could tell you anything and you wouldn't judge them. So I feel like you're someone that really is not judgmental at all. So, you know, don't judge a book by its cover. You might seem like you like are very judgy, but I feel like I said, you know, on the inside you're just really loving and like really kind. So we got the 5 of Swords, 4 of Swords, and the 3 of Swords. Oh my gosh, guys, this is insane. Like, I feel like I need to take a deep breath. Okay, but don't worry, guys, like it's gonna be okay. Let's get into your song, then your channel message. So it says, said I had to see you, but I don't and I won't. To think I was just like you, and it hurts me that you could be the one that deserves this, the best of us. I'm sorry. This is insane. Pile number 2. This is literally insane. I'm like, I need a moment. And then your channel message says, feels like looking into a mirror. I knew it. Gemini and Cancer, bro. Literally, they are like mirrors. And then all these swords. We literally just 3, 4, 5. It's like in order, basically. And the 6. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is insane, guys. Like, the synchronicities is insane. But yeah, it says, literally, you're so cute. I feel like you're just like me. Weird, but cool. So, pile number 2, I feel like this person, Loki, is kind of like a bit apprehensive to kind of get to know you better. I feel like they kind of feel like you know them very well. They feel like you guys are very similar, and I feel like it kind of maybe turns them off a bit, you know. And like I say what I say, like I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, guys, for real. But yeah, with this is a Pentacles, I feel like you're someone that it's kind of like, how do I say this now? I feel like you're someone that is really kind. I feel like you have a very beautiful voice. I feel like they really definitely love your voice. They like listening to you and hearing your thoughts, your ideas, and like your passion and stuff like that. And I feel like they just, like I said, they see you as being so similar to them. I feel like whenever they hear you explain things, they're kind of like, whoa, like I think the exact same thing. Like I just feel like whenever they hear you kind of interact with people, or maybe you guys have mutual friends, they're just like, whoa, man, like I'm exactly the same, like me and you, like we're so similar. It's like I just see like them kind of seeing you as basically like, you know, being a good friend or someone that they're very similar to. Like they low-key see you as like, you know, being like maybe family. Like they see you as being a sister. Like they see you as being a sister to them, or a brother to them, a sibling to them, you know. Yeah, they see you as being a sibling, like a younger sibling that they can make fun of. Like I just feel like they're kind of like, oh, come here, like let me give you a noogie, like noogie, like, you know, that type of thing where it's very playful. So I feel like that's their kind of relationship with you, where it's just like, you know, brother sister type energy, or I mean sibling, whichever gender, guys, for real. But yeah, the Ace of Wands talks about new opportunities. So they feel like you're someone that definitely starts things, and sometimes maybe you aren't always good with maybe carrying them out. And although you might be someone that's like, no, like I'm super goal orientated, I always finish my projects, I just feel like they don't see you as being that person. They feel like sometimes you start things, or they feel like sometimes you say things but then you never actually do them as well, you know. They feel like you're someone that's very wishful thinking. You say a lot of things but you don't always end up doing it. The 5 of Swords talks about this kind of like leaving your friends behind. So I feel like in a way they kind of see you as being a bit heartless, you know. They feel like you're someone that's kind of like, you say what's on your mind even if it hurts people, and then it says sorry, you know. And it's kind of like, the song even talks about like but I had to see you but I don't want to, and to think I was just like you. Like this person's talking about how they felt like they were the same person. They felt like they were like you, but then they felt like they deserved better, basically, you know. So I feel like with the 5 of Swords, you know, like this person low-key feels stabbed in the back. So I feel like your crush might feel kind of a bit like, I don't know, they just might not like you romantically. I feel like this person just feels like you're just someone that's like, you know, younger than them, or they just see you as like, you know, being a person, but I feel like they haven't attached any romantic feelings to you as of yet. And it could just be because they feel like you're too young for them, or they feel like you're a bit too mature for them. And like I said, guys, all love, for real. They just kind of feel like you guys wouldn't really work out, you know. But I just feel like it's because of like immaturity and like where you guys are in life as well, you know. I feel like that's a big thing, where it's like maybe they're about to finish school and you just started school, or maybe they just started, you know, the rugby football team, and it's kind of like they don't have time to kind of, you know, think about romantic feelings and stuff like that, you know. I feel like they don't have time to check up on you and stuff like that. So I just feel like because they haven't, you know, put the effort in to get to know you better, and they haven't put the effort in to kind of, you know, pursue you. I feel like that's why they aren't romantically attracted to you. The Four of Swords does talk about solitude, so I feel like they see you as being someone that's kind of like, you enjoy time by yourself, you like reading, writing. I'm definitely getting that, where it's like you have very neat handwriting as well. They feel like you're really like someone that has a lot of imagination, like a big imagination. I'm getting Tracy Beaker. Like, let me know if you guys remember who Tracy Beaker is. Like, I'll put a picture over here. Guys, Tracy Beaker was my shit. Like, I loved her. And then we also got the Three of Swords, and like I say, you know, heartbreaker energy. So I do feel like they kind of see you as being someone that has definitely been through a lot of, you know, emotional turmoil. You know, I feel like they've seen you kind of like hop from one friendship to another friendship, like, you know, friendship groups, and they feel like you're someone that's kind of like, you can spend time with people, and then also other times you prefer being by yourself. So definitely you might be like an ambivert, where it's like you're an introvert and an extrovert, like mixed together. And yeah, like I said, heartbreaker energy. So that's how they see you, pile number 2. Let me know if the video resonated. I love you loads, and let's get into the next one. What is up, pile number 3? Let's get straight into your reading. So how does your crush see you? Alrighty, so the song that I got for you is Disappear by Beta Bodhi, and then the card that I'm going to be using to channel your energy is the Pick card, okay? A low-key sounds like big, you know, Avon Georgia. So like maybe they see you as like, you know, being this person, someone with long hair, someone that's kind of like talented, but like they don't always see their value as well. You know, sometimes maybe they might see you as being a bit insecure, or someone that wants to disappear, someone that wants to kind of like blend in the background. But I also feel like pile number 3, sorry about like the flickering lights, guys. It's the light bulb, it's not anything supernatural. I mean, maybe, you know, but anyways, they could definitely be like a Virgo. Like I'm definitely getting, I mean, you could definitely be a Virgo. I feel like they see you as being someone that's very grounded, you know, Virgo, Taurus energy, like Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Yeah, Capricorn. So yeah, they see you as being definitely like grounded, like I said, like one more time, grounded, okay? They see you as being someone that's also like full of energy and fire and light. So you might be like in the Aries rising, or but I'm also getting Virgo rising. So yeah, Aries, Virgo, and Leo and Sag rising. I feel like they just see you as being someone that's always energetic, someone that's kind of like always ready for like action, and also someone that smells nice, and someone that has very kissable lips, because the Pick is talking about like, you know, kiss that's really quickly, it happens, and then it's kind of like it's over, and it's like, where did it go? So yeah, we definitely have like a theme of like disappearing and stuff like that, and reappearing. So maybe you're someone that can do magic, because literally like the light was like doing that flickering stuff. So you know what I mean? They just see as being someone that's very supernatural, and someone that definitely dabbles in the dark arts, if you know what I mean. So let's see, we got the 10 of Cups that came up, right? And we got the I miss you card. Oh, this is so freaking sweet. Okay, we got the 6 of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. Guys, I didn't even look at the cards, and I could already tell you were like an earth sign. And if you're on an earth sign, I just feel like you come off like one. And maybe you have a Gemini, I mean Venus in Gemini, or Venus in Taurus, or Venus, not Venus in Taurus, Venus in Libra, or Venus in Aquarius. Imagine having Venus in Aquarius. That's so funny and cool and funny. But yeah, anyways, let's get into your song. So it says, kiss me on my neck. Guys, the synchronicities in these piles are literally insane. So it says, kiss me on my neck, tell me all your fears, cause the rush of love is gone, and I'm trying to find out why it disappeared, cause the feeling of love, yeah, that shit's disappeared. Damn, okay. And then your channel's message says, there's no way you like me, you always look away from me when I talk to you, maybe you're just shy. So your crush feels like you don't like them, they feel like there's no way that you could like them, basically, you know. Let's get into it. So I feel like they see you as being someone that's super loving, you know. I feel like you have very strong ties to your family, your friends, to your community as well. I feel like they see you as being someone that gives back to the community. Like I'm seeing you volunteering, and like even if you don't do that, I just feel like you seem as someone that will, you know, give money to a worthy cause. I feel like you're someone that is like I said, full of energy, spontaneous energy, very spontaneous, and yeah, just like full of love, caring. You give amazing hugs. Like I said, you smell nice. And I just feel like you have a very relaxing aura about you, where it's kind of like they feel like they could cry in front of you and like you'd be okay with it. and they feel like maybe you cry when you see other people cry as well, or like you will laugh and then like you'll start crying, or like you seem like a very sensitive person, but they think you're really, you know, super cool. I feel like they really like you, bro. Pile number 3, I think your crush likes you back. And like if it's not like you back, I think that they might just be interested in you. I feel like definitely sexually they are attracted to you. Romantically maybe not, but definitely sexually it's there. And I feel like sexual attraction is half of what you need, you know. I mean, actually you don't need sexual attraction, but anyways, I'm gonna stop talking about that. And then we also got the I miss you card. So yeah, I feel like they kind of see you as being someone that might be a bit clingy sometimes. I feel like also there are times when they miss you and they aren't with you as well. I feel like it's kind of like you have a very lingering presence about you, and when people first meet you for the first time, it's kind of like they always end up maybe dreaming about you or talking about you or just like wondering about you, basically, because maybe you talk a lot, or like you have a very loud voice, or it's kind of like you always like having the last word. And I just feel like because of your lasting impression, people kind of always just tend to think about you. And like with the pick card, you know, that talks about, like I said, being really shy. I feel like they might see you as being someone that's very shy, even though you're very energetic. It's kind of like sometimes you talk very soft, sometimes you don't always articulate your words properly, and I feel like your crush might be thinking that you have a crush on them, but like they're kind of like, I think they like me, but like I'm not sure. Like when I talk to them, like they always look away, like they look so shy. Like, does that mean they like me? So definitely pile number 3, I think that your crush might have even watched tarot videos on you, or I feel like they've maybe just done a bit of research on you, you know what I mean? Asking their friends about you, maybe asking your zodiac sign, or like something small, like even something where it's like, oh, have you seen so and so today? Like small stuff. I'm getting where it's like, if they don't see you, like they'll say, hey, do you know where this person is? So yeah, like they'll ask about you and stuff like that, 1000%. And then with the 6 of Pentacles, they see you as being someone that's very fair and very just. They feel like you're someone that has a lot of money, and they feel like you have money also to give and to share. And they feel like you also, like, another thing is, I feel like you're someone that you only kind of put your energy into things that you really care about, you know, because like I said about this enthusiasm and energy for life, I feel like you have like a sort of direction about you, and they see you as being someone that's basically, you know, you're going towards your goals, your aspirations, and what you want in life, and they feel like you're definitely well on your way. And they feel like you're also someone that isn't afraid to share. You're always humble, down to earth, you know, kind, sweet. You smile. I feel like whenever you're uncomfortable, maybe you smile as well. But you're really sweet though, you know, sweet energy. Knight of Pentacles, I feel like you're someone that definitely takes things very slow. I feel like it takes a while to get to know you. Yeah, you take things very slow, definitely. Super slow. But you know, slow and steady wins the race. And also maybe sometimes you leave things to the last minute, you know, and I feel like that's out of character for earth signs, but for some reason I'm getting like sometimes they feel like you leave things to the last minute, or it's kind of like you don't like being under pressure, where it's kind of like if someone's like saying, oh, it's a surprise taste, then you'll be like, what, are you kidding me, a surprise taste? And it's kind of like I feel like they like seeing you freak out, they like seeing you kind of like lose control sometimes, like they think it's really cute. And then the Ace of Pentacles, again, they see you as having a lot of money, being very abundant. They just feel like you make a lot of money, like whatever you do. And I feel like they're really curious and like they want to find out like what do you do for a living and stuff like that. And yeah, like I said about you making money, they feel like you're someone that can also attract money and like attract good luck. And they just feel like, you know, you seem like a very happy-go-lucky person, and like things always happen in your favor. They just feel like sometimes you get away with certain things that other people usually wouldn't get away with, and it could just be because you're very cute. So yeah, that is what I got for part number 3. I really hope the video resonated. Sorry that I spoke so fast, it happens. And yeah, let's get into the next. What is our plan before? Let's get straight into your reading. So how does your crush see you? Honestly, I'm super excited. Like immediately I was getting something about like rose quartz for some reason. Like I was hearing rose quartz, sweet tooth, you know, like buying sweets and stuff like that. So maybe they kind of see you as being someone that likes like sweet stuff, or they feel like you're someone that you have a type, and like, you know, the type of people that you go for, you know. I feel like if they had to look at your exes, they feel like they wouldn't basically fit your type. So yeah, your crush kind of sees you as maybe they don't see you as being their type, or they feel like you aren't their type, but I just feel like either way, you guys are kind of like a bit clashing with energies. And it's interesting because the song that I have for you is High by Miley Cyrus. And then the card that I'm using to channel your energy is going to be the Taurus and the Aries card. And I feel like Taurus and Aries make a very unlikely pair, super unlikely, you know. But I feel like they really do kind of, I don't want to say balance each other out, but I feel like they kind of compensate for each other, you know, where it's kind of like where one is lacking, the other will take charge. I feel like the Aries kind of is always there for the Taurus when they need them. I mean, not always. I feel like the Aries is always kind of like, no, they are there. I feel like Aries is a really loyal friend, and I feel like the Taurus will kind of make sure that the connection between the two of them doesn't fade out. So, like I said, it's kind of like when you're lacking, this person will kind of excel when they can. Like, what's it, the 80-20 rule or something like that? But yeah, so they might also see you as being someone that maybe drinks or smokes or something like that. Like they're kind of saying like, nah, like you're definitely a stoner, or like you drink, or like you go to parties. Like they see you as being someone that's like, you know, a wild card. Like they just feel like you're someone that's really fun to be around, and like someone that like they wouldn't mind going to a party with. So I feel like Pound before, this person wants to take you out to a party or on a date, but it feels like more like a party. Like I just feel like they want to hang out with you like outside of office hours, outside of school hours. Like, you know, they want to see what you're like when you're drunk as well. That sounds kind of bad, but I just feel like they want to see like, you know, what you're like, and like would you guys have fun if you guys were hanging out and stuff like that. Because I feel like Aries people are kind of like, they will meet someone, they'll be like, whoa, like we would be such cool friends. Like, you know, if I was her friend, like it would be so cool. Like they're kind of like that, and I feel like they kind of see you and they're kind of like, whoa, like I want to be their friend. So we'll see now, like do they see you romantically. But yeah, so we got the Death card, or the Ace of Swords, and then we got the Knight of Swords that came up right as well. And you guys got the most cards. We got the Magician card, so you know we got Aquarius energy. The Temperance, we got Sag. We got the Four of Pentacles, and then also the Emperor card, so you know Aries energy. So we got double Aries. So definitely that you could be an Aries, or like maybe they could be an Aries or something. They could be the Earth sign, you could be the fire sign. That's so sweet. Oh my gosh, I love it. I freaking love it, bro. And then yeah, you know, we also got some air placements as well. So maybe you have like an air Mercury, definitely air Mercury, and they have an air Mercury. Or both of you guys have the same Mercury sign, where it's like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, one of those. But yeah, let's get into your song. So it says, sometimes I get a little too hurt, got my mind going places I don't want to go. Sometimes I get a little too low. I don't miss you, but I think of you and don't know why. I love this song. Like these lyrics are literally so dope, okay? And then your channel's message says, I have been contemplating everything about us. I keep trying to avoid you or not notice you, but something doesn't feel right about this. Damn. Okay. Okay, tell me why my throat is literally so dry, but like I'm too lazy to go get water, so I'm just gonna carry on with the reading. But anyways, okay, so I feel like as for how your crush sees you, it's really intense, guys, for real. It's super intense. I feel like there's a lot of tension between you guys, but yeah, let's get into it. So with the Death card, with the Ace of Spades, I feel like they see you as being someone that's very spiritual, definitely. You know, I feel like they see you as being someone that's very powerful, someone that's very kind of like, the energy that you bring is just very intimidating. It's kind of like a lot. Like definitely you seem like a very intense person. You seem like someone that's kind of like very stern, very serious, someone that means business. Like you might even take business as a subject, or like you know them at work, but I'm getting something about formal. So maybe you have a very formal tone, like you speak very formally, you dress up a lot as well, or like you always wear the same clothes every single day. I'm seeing something about, they see you as being a very stationary person, someone that doesn't move forward that much. Like you're always stuck in one place, especially with the Four of Pentacles. But like I said, strong, intimidating. They feel like you're really attractive. You have an amazing body, definitely. You know, I feel like they love your curves. Like I definitely feel like they've spoken to their friends about you, and they've said like, bro, what do you think about this person? What do you think about this person? And like your name has come up, and like they've said, oh yeah, like, you know, I tapped that, or like, yeah, like they seem kind of cool, like that type of vibe where it's like, no big deal, you know what I mean? It's like, it happens. So Yeah, but then with the Knight of Swords that came up, right, I do feel like they sometimes see you as being someone that's a bit two-faced, you know, similar to part number 2, but like not really. But I'm getting Gemini energy basically. I feel like they see you as being someone that you know, you're really quick with your responses and your words, and I feel like sometimes you don't think before you speak, you know, sometimes, and that's Aries, bro, for real. But yeah, I feel like they just see you as being someone that's kind of like two-faced, but not in a bad way. I just feel like sometimes they feel like you'll say one thing but then you'll do the exact opposite. Or I feel like your crush sometimes feels very like self-conscious around you because you seem like such an intense person. It's kind of like they're thinking like, oh, like, do they talk about me behind my back? Do they like me? What's going on? I just feel like yeah, because your crush definitely thinks about you a lot with their Mercury and air sign. And then it's kind of like they try to avoid you, but they feel like something's just not right about this connection. They feel like it's kind of like they're saying, this is like so weird, like what's going on, like what's happening, you know? Like, you know, there's people that you just meet and it's just weird all the time, and it's kind of like, I don't know, why is it so weird? Like, why can't we just spend time together? Like, why is it so weird? Maybe you dated them in the past and it's kind of like you guys broke up and you guys aren't dating anymore, and it's just really weird. And I feel like they just feel very awkward around you. They feel kind of like they don't know if they're being too affectionate, they don't know if they're being too not affectionate. They're kind of like overthinking a lot of things as well. But yeah, with the Magician card, they see you as being someone that is very talented, very skillful. They feel like you have a lot of hidden talents. They love your hands, they love your hair, they love your face. They feel like you could definitely be a model or something. They think that your clothes are also really cool. I feel like they like the way you dress. A sign it could be that they like your feet. I'm seeing something about like if you wear Alice bands or like if you wear your hair in like a really high ponytail, they really like that as well. Like they love when your hair's in a high ponytail. Or like they like that a lot for some reason. And like I said about having a formal register, they feel like also you're someone that has a heightened intuition. And they feel like, you know, you're someone that's kind of like, you can read a room very well. Or they just feel like you kind of know what's up, basically. And then with the Temperance card, that talks about just balancing everything out. It talks about just like, you know, restoring what needs to be fixed. So I just feel like they see you as being like a connection that needs to be fixed and mended. They feel like they want to like talk to you about something, or they want to address something between you guys, because they feel like there's basically like an elephant in the room, and they're kind of thinking like, why is it so awkward? Like, can one of us just like, you know, talk to the other person? Like, why is this so awkward? Like, this reminds me of like, you know, Cancer and Virgo. I feel like Cancers and Virgos are literally so compatible and like a good match for each other. But like they can be times when like both of them will just be so stubborn that like they won't talk to each other, and it's kind of like it's useless, you know what I mean? And I feel like earth signs and fire signs can be like that as well, or like Taurus and Taurus can be like that as well. So I feel like they just kind of like see you as being like, you know, I don't want to say blocked off, but I feel like they just see you as being like blocked off, basically. Or they feel blocked off from you. They feel like there's like something stopping you guys from kind of, you know, seeing each other. Maybe you don't see them that much even. Or they feel like there's something awkward between you guys, something that they want to address, they want to get it off their chest. And then the Four of Pentacles talks about, you know, being very practical and holding things to yourself, and being someone that has a lot of strong moral values, and someone that's also very stingy with their money. So maybe like you don't spend that much money on a lot of things, or like you don't wear name brand shoes. Like you're just someone that's kind of like, I'll wear what I want to wear, like it doesn't matter. But like I said, you dress nice, but I just feel like sometimes maybe you don't always put an effort in your appearance. You kind of just like do whatever you want. Like you'll wake up and like, yes, you have nice hair, but I feel like or they like your hair, sorry. I feel like though sometimes you'll kind of just like not really care about your appearance. That's all I'm getting. They feel like you're also someone that you care a lot about people. I feel like you really do care about people. Like when you say you care about someone, you really mean it. So I feel like they trust you. Even if they don't know you that well, they trust you. Like you seem like a very reliable person. And then the Emperor card that talks about, you know, Aries energy. It talks about being someone that's kind of like they make decisions, large and in charge. Someone that means business. Again, serious, doesn't smile that much. Sorry about my dog. Okay, super sorry about that, guys. My dog and my cousin. But yeah, anyways, with the Emperor card, I'm just getting that they seem like someone that's, you know, large and in charge, someone that means business. They don't smile that much, very serious, and just someone that's kind of like, they don't trust easily as well. I feel like you don't seem like someone that's very trustworthy. Like, you don't trust other people, but people trust you. So it's kind of like you got this whole psychology, body language thing worked out, where it's like, you might not share that much about yourself, but like, people always feel like they're closer to you than they actually are. Like, I know some people like that, where it's like, I know some Scorpios, like, they will make you think that you guys are so close, but then it's kind of like at the end of the day, you don't even know anything about them, or it's like, I don't know, like, they also keep you at arm's length sometimes. But I'm getting something about, like I said, arm's length connection. Like, I'm not really sure what's going on between you guys. So yeah, definitely make sure to comment down below, like, what's going on between you guys, like, what's happening, like, what am I seeing, what's going on? And if you interpret the cards differently, also let me know. And yeah, that's what I got for pile number 4. Let's get into the next one. What is a pile number 5? Let's get straight into your reading. So, how does your crush see you? All right, so the song that we have for you is Love Goes by Sam Smith and Labyrinth. Honestly, I'm super sorry, I don't know how to say their name, but yeah. And then the card that I'm going to be using to channel your energy is the Low Vibes card. So, you know, immediately, guys, I'm getting like, you know, not low vibrational energy. I just feel like you're someone that's very mysterious, and it's kind of like they see you as being someone that's like, it takes a really special person to kind of get you out of your shell and get you to kind of like, you know, talk to people, be open, be confident. And I feel like other times you're kind of just like, you know, very introverted, you're kind of just to yourself. But like, there are times when you're just like, you know, flourishing and kind of like, you know, being like loud and everything, but like other times you kind of aren't though. Okay, super sorry about that. Literally, there's been so many interruptions, pile number 5. But yeah, let's get straight into it. So the first card that we got is the 8 of Wands. Then we got the King of Wands. Okay, we got the 2 of Wands. You guys also got the most cards, the Justice card, the Hermit card, and also the 4 of Cups. And I feel like this is really fitting. Literally all of your cards are super fitting. And look, I feel like I need better lighting. Let me know how you guys feel about the lighting. Like, I'm not really sure. I feel like that's low-key too bright, but it is what it is. Anyways, I'm gonna stop thinking about it. So let's first get into your song. Okay, so it says, I hope you understand that I have to send you away. You may not understand, but I know that you will one day. That's how love goes. No, the song is so sad. And then as for your channel message, it says, I want to get closer to you, as close as we can. That's how I love. This is really intense, guys. I feel like they see you as being someone that definitely is a person of little words. I feel like you don't talk that much to people. Like, I was definitely getting introverted. Like I said, it takes one person to kind of spark your interest, because literally in all these cards, with the Hermit card, you know, that talks about introversion, it talks about being by yourself. The 4 of Cups, that's also someone that's kind of like not interested. 2 of Wands, again, kind of like not interested. The Justice card, they're kind of like, should I do it? I feel like it wouldn't be fair to, I'm not gonna do it, you know. Like, they debate things. I just feel like they see you as being an introvert, you know what I mean? Like, if introvert was a person, it would be you. Like, I'm sorry, bro. What I mean, introverts are awesome. I'm sorry. Okay, it's fine. So yeah, but let's get into it. With the 8 of Cups, I do feel, I mean, the 8 of Wands that came up, but I feel like they see you as being someone that's kind of like, you have amazing, like, I feel like you could have like an afro or something. Like, I'm getting like, you know, bushy hair. I don't know, maybe type 4C hair, or like maybe type 3B or something. But like, they love your hair, they love your hair care routine. I feel like yeah, like, I feel like even if you're like a guy or something, like, you know, whichever gender, maybe you have like a lot of hair all over you, and I feel like they think it's very attractive. I feel like they think that maybe sometimes you don't always, okay, this is gonna sound really rude, guys, I'm really sorry, but like, maybe you don't always wash that well, like, you don't always dress that nice, like, you don't always dress to kind of like look attractive, you know. And like, not in a bad way, but I just feel like they're kind of like, oh, like, you don't always dress that nice, like, you don't always dress that cool. And you know, maybe you guys kind of have that relationship where it's like, you know, they can be rude to you. Like, I know with my best friend, like, I will literally be like, bro, bitch, you know, like, I'll just talk to her like however. And like, sometimes we show love by literally being mean to each other. And I feel like yeah, like I said, I just feel like they see you as kind of like being an outsider. They feel like, yeah, being an outsider, and they also feel like an outsider from you as well. But then, you know, in the same breath, I feel like with the King of Wands, they see you as being someone that's very stern, very authentic. You know, you're someone that will never change your values for anybody else as well. And I feel like they really like that about you. They like that you don't change for other people. They like that you stay yourself, and that you don't try to change, that you don't try to conform to societal norms. They like that you go after what you want. They like that you have passions and dreams and desires, and they feel like it's very important, you know, even if you don't share it with the world. They feel like you're really someone that you think a lot, you dream a lot, you love a lot, you care a lot, and they just feel like, although they might not see that side of you, they feel like they know it's there, basically. Like, this reminds me of that other song, I See You by Missio, in my last video. Like, I'll link it down below, but like, it's about that song. Or like Broken Girls by Sad, but like, I'll link it down below, where it's like, I'm in love with broken girls. Or like I just feel like, even if they don't see that, like, this you know, extroverted side of you, or like, you know, this King of Wands side of you, they know that it's there, basically. You know, it's kind of like, for example, let's say maybe you guys watch the originals. Like, I'll put a picture of you, like Klaus. Like, he seems like an unforgivable character, but like, there's always a part of you that's always rooting for him, you know. Like, you know, the villains in the movies, you always end up kind of like siding with him, or you always end up kind of like hoping that they're gonna be okay, because I feel like everybody has their own backstory. And I just feel like they don't see you as being a villain. Like, I'm not saying that. I just feel like they know that even if you aren't, like, you know, the nicest person to everybody, they know that like, you're a really cool, down to earth person, and that like, you don't mean to hurt anybody as well. And then with the Two of Wands, it talks about, you know, waiting to hear back from someone. So I do feel like they kind of see you as being someone that's like, you will talk to someone if they talk to you first. Like, you seem very introverted, kind of like, yeah, like, you kind of wait for things to happen to you, or they kind of feel like you're someone that's very attractive, and like, you kind of expect people to talk to you, or they feel like that, you know, that you're attractive. Like, they're kind of saying, nah, like, they know they're pretty, they know they're attractive, like, you know. So yes, Queen and Empress and Majesties and all the others, okay. And then we've got the Justice card. They feel like you're someone that's very fair, very just. They feel like you're someone that you contemplate a lot of things, and whenever you make decisions, you really try to, you know, make an unbiased one as well. And you're a lot of fun with your friends, but like, when you're on with your friends, you're just very quiet, basically. And then we got the Hermit card, which is, you know, like I said, introversion, being by yourself, like, you know, taking solo projects. You know, maybe you prefer kind of like listening to music, you know, staying at home, not going out so much. Or it's kind of like, how can I say this? You guys don't have any mutual friends, so I just feel like they don't see that happy-go-lucky side of you. They just see that, you know, low energy of you sometimes. And then with the Four of Cups, that talks about not being interested. So I do feel like they see you as being very attractive. I'm definitely getting that energy with like the wands and stuff like that. But I feel like maybe they're just not interested in you, or they just feel like you aren't interested in them. I feel like advice would kind of just be to, I mean, just be yourself, bro. I feel like when they want to come forward, well, I feel like you'll know when they like you. Like, I feel like Spirit's saying, like, you know, you're gonna know when they like you. Like, they're gonna make it really obvious. Like, they're gonna make it obvious when they like you. So they definitely find you very intriguing. I just feel like with the Four of Cups being the last card, I feel like they might just not be interested right now, but I feel like definitely it's temporary. I feel like they're gonna like you very soon. Or I feel like, you're, like I said, you're gonna know. Like Pile 5, you're gonna know. You're gonna know, okay? But yeah, that's what I got for pile number 5. I really hope the video resonated. I love you loads, and let's get into the next one. What is up, pile number 6? Let's get straight into your reading. So how does your crush see you? Alrighty, so the song that I got for you is The song that I got for you is WTF Do I Know, and it's by Miley Cyrus. And then the card that I'm going to be using to channel your energy is the Make the Effort card, okay? Like, for some reason I was just thinking about like how fast I used to talk in my older videos, and like I still talk kind of fast, but like I don't talk as fast, and like I thought it was really funny because like I just mumbled on my words. But anyways, but as for like, you know, how does your crush see you? I feel like they see you as being someone that, you know, you make the effort. I feel like you're someone that is very hardworking, and like I was reading something very funny about like them saying that like you would talk to a wall if it could talk back, or like you talk to your dog a lot or something like that. Like I feel like you're someone that you're kind of like, how can I say this, a die-hard fan. I feel like when you like something or someone, you're kind of like, you make it known. I feel like whenever you have crushes on people, you kind of aren't afraid to really let people know that you like someone. And I feel like they like that about you. I feel like your crush kind of feels like they think it's cool that you're kind of like so open with yourself. They feel like it's really cool that you aren't afraid to kind of like just say what's in your mind, and like, you know, you aren't afraid of being judged by people. And I feel like they really admire you as well. It's similar to how, like, you know, when you're younger, like, and you used to like think about being an adult, and you always thought that adults knew everything, and then the older you get, you realize that actually we're just as clueless as like everybody else. Like, I'm getting that energy where it's like they might idealize you. I just feel like they think you're really cool, and I feel like they think you would give amazing advice as well to people. So yeah, let's see, how do they see you? So we got the Knight of Pentacles that came up, right? And then we got the Ten of Swords. So that does talk about a messenger. So like I said, you give amazing advice. And then the Ten of Swords, that does talk about disappointment. So that's interesting. I just feel like you're a very funny person, pile number 6. Like, I just feel like you're hilarious. We've got the King of Swords, the Six of Cups, and then the Queen of Cups. So you have a lot of different contrasting personalities, definitely. You know, I feel like on one end you're very emotional, and then on the other end you're very stern, kind of very serious, and kind of like, I don't really care, like, this is what's gonna happen, like, listen to me, I'm right, you're wrong, shut up type vibe, you know. Like, you remind me of like the Try Guys, like all of them for some reason. I'm getting definitely a lot of masculine energy, but I feel like they also see you as being someone that's very nostalgic, you know. I feel like you still like watching cartoons, or like they see you as being someone that's still very childish at heart, someone that enjoys singing, or like you sing a lot and stuff like that. They feel like you're someone that's always, you know, smiling, being happy. And I feel like you're kind of just alternating between the two, where it's like some days, like I said, you're very serious and like you're focusing on your work and everything, and then other days you're just like la da 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 da, I don't really care, look at me, look at this, look at that, and like just like not really caring about anything. So yeah, I feel like they think you're a really cool person. But anyways, let's get into your song. So it says, am I wrong that I moved on and I don't even miss you? Thought that it would be until I die, but I let go. What the fuck do I know? Guess I can't be somebody's hero. Nose is bloody. Ooh. And then your channel message says, I feel like you still have feelings for your ex or someone else. Mixed signals. But hey, what do I know, right? This person sounds salty, bro. They sound salty as fuck. So pile number 6, I feel like your crush kind of sees you as like, you know, being a cool person, but I feel like their feelings for you kind of low-key gets in the way of how they see you. And then again, I feel like how you see people is kind of your feelings towards them, you know. I feel like you can't really see people without kind of taking into consideration your feelings and your emotions, which is interesting. I just realized that, but okay. Yeah, I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles that came up, right, they see you as being someone that is a bit younger than them. They feel like you're someone, you have a very young face, a very young and youthful face. They feel like you have an amazing eyebrows and like a really nice nose, or like they like your nose. Like, it could be a very flat nose, a very pointy nose, but like they think it's really cool. And like they think you have amazing cheekbones as well. Like, I'm seeing something about like when you take your mask off, like they think you're very beautiful. Oh, that's so sweet. Like, I literally heard them complimenting you. Like, I heard them say like, oh, like you look so beautiful, like when you take your mask off. Like, not your mask, like your actual, like your emotional mask, like I mean your actual physical mask, you know, COVID-19, like that mask. Like, when you take it off, I think it's very beautiful. And then with the Ten of Spades, and that just talks about kind of like being happy even when you're sad. So I do feel like they kind of feel like sometimes maybe you do actually wear a mask, like an emotional mask, you know what I mean? The mask that you can't just take off so easily. They feel like sometimes, yeah, you pretend to be happy when you aren't, or they feel like sometimes you settle for people. And I do feel like maybe a part of them feels like you don't like them, you like somebody else. Yeah, because the song's about like, I moved on, I don't miss you. It's kind of like, I don't care about you, like, you know, I'm gonna be okay. It's kind of like, I'm gonna dye my hair, like I just don't care about you. But then it's like they're crying in their bed every single day, like they do care, you know what I mean? So sometimes they feel like you try to act badass, but like actually you aren't. I feel like this is like a psychology reading. Like, I don't know if I'm being too rude, guys. I love you, okay? You're amazing. But yeah, I feel like sometimes they feel like you do pretend sometimes. You know, they feel like sometimes you pretend to, like, you know, be very like unemotional, but like they know that you are very emotional. And yeah, I feel like they just might have like this inkling that you have feelings for somebody else. And yeah, with the make the effort card, they feel like you're someone that puts in the effort. You try hard to kind of like, you try hard to excel in what you love, in your work, in your school, in friendships, in relationships. They like your work ethic, definitely. And that you're someone that will also call yourself out on your bullshit and also call other people out on their bullshit, you know? Like, say now you made a mistake, you're gonna be like, okay, I'm sorry, that was my bad, you know, that was my bad. And vice versa, if somebody else makes a mistake, you'll say, isn't it this? You will correct them, but like not in a very disrespectful way. Like, they see you as being someone that's very respectful. King of Swords, I feel like, yeah, I just feel like they don't want to maybe get involved with you right now because they're afraid of your ex, so they're kind of like a bit like, oh, like you might be into somebody else, or they feel like you aren't single, basically. But then at the same time, I also feel like they're still waiting for clarification. So I feel like until they know for sure that you're single, they're not going to try to even look at you in a romantic way because they just think that's disrespectful. So yeah, I think this person is very respectful, and like they wouldn't want to sexualize you or like romanticize you if like you weren't comfortable with it. So your crush might only see you as a friend, or like I say, they're kind of just like, no, your take on like, I'm not gonna sexualize your body or sexualize you, like that would be wrong, like I don't even know you. Very respectful, guys. Like I feel like it's like a like, let me know if you guys chose pile number 6, like okay. And then yeah, 6 of Cups, you know, they see as being someone that is very emotional, childlike, like I said, and someone that's like really good with kids, someone that has an amazing laugh. And I just feel like you're really sweet though. Like I said, I feel like sometimes you act like you're happy, but sometimes you aren't. And then the Queen of Cups talks about just like this emotional vulnerability, emotional fulfillment. It does talk about a player, so they might see you as being a bit of a player. But yeah, soft hands, soft skin. I'm getting small waist, tight fat ass. I forgot the song, guys. Wow, that's awful. And a big bank, but yeah. But it's really sweet about number 6. So yeah, that's what I got for your reading. I really hope that it resonated. I love you loads, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. So hey guys, thanks for watching. I love you loads. The mic is really far away from me right now, and now it's basically just ruining my shot. But anyways, I wanted to say that I love you guys, and yes, I am wearing the same shirt that I wore in my last video because I recorded 2 videos in one day. Can I get a what? Yeah, but anyways, I should go now. I'm gonna go talk to my cousin because she's here right now, and like I'm gonna go to bed now. But anyways, I love you guys. Also comment down below other video suggestions. And I love you. I love you guys a lot. Like, let's just love each other for a second. And a unicorn, you know, clueless unicorn, if you're busy watching this, you know, the person that always comments on my stuff, I love you. I love you. And like Diddy, if you're watching, I love you. I love both of y'all. And Earth Angel, I love you. Okay, I'm gonna start giving shout outs because I feel like there's so many people that I care about. So yeah, anyways, bye.